Hey everyone, and welcome back. Ready to unlock some serious Excel power on your Mac.
Always up for boosting that spreadsheet game.
Today we're diving deep into function key shortcuts.
Oh, yeah, those.
They can seem kind of like a mystery, but
Definitely.
trust me, once you get the hang of them, you'll be zipping through spreadsheets like a pro.
It's true.
Now,
But they can really shave off a lot of time.
yeah, they totally can.
Yeah.
And I think one of the first things to realize about Mac function keys is that
Well, they've got like a double life, you know?
they totally do.
They control system stuff like your volume and brightness.
Right.
And then when you're in Excel, they switch it up and become these awesome shortcuts.
So how do we keep all that straight? I mean, without getting totally confused.
Well, that's where the MPen key comes in.
Okay.
It's like your secret weapon for shortcuts.
All right. I'm intrigued.
If you hold down an MPen, you're basically telling your Mac, hey, I want to mess with those system functions, like, the ones printed right on the keys. But then when you let go of a hen boom, you're back in Excel shortcut land.
Okay, that makes sense.
Makes it nice and clear.
Yeah, that's helpful. But honestly, holding down FN all the time sounds like a recipe for hand cramps.
I hear ya.
Isn't there like a more efficient way?
There totally is. Macs have this awesome setting tucked away that lets you flip that whole FN behavior.
Wait, really?
Yep. So instead of having to hold down FN every time you want an Excel shortcut.
You're telling me I can just press the function key and it'll just work?
Exactly.
Mind blown.
You can set those function keys to default straight to Excel shortcuts.
Okay, I am so on board with this. Walk me through it.
All right, it's pretty easy. So you go up to your Apple menu,
Okay,
then head to System Preferences,
got it.
and click on Keyboard.
Mm.
See that checkbox that says use all F1, F2, etc. keys as standard function keys.
I see it.
Just check that bad boy.
And that's it.
That's it. Boom. Your function keys are now all about those Excel shortcuts.
So basically, instead of accidentally dimming my screen when I hit F1,
Happens all the time, right?
it totally does. Now I can actually get some Excel help.
Exactly. You're in control.
This is amazing. But does this affect other apps too?
It does. This setting applies to everything on your Mac.
Oh.
But don't worry.
Okay.
You can still access those system functions anytime you need them.
Phew.
Just by holding down that trusty FN key.
So if I want to adjust my volume, I just hit FN F12.
You got it.
It's like a little secret code.
I like to think of it as a secret handshake with your Mac.
I love that. Okay, so we've got our function keys primed and ready for Excel shortcuts.
They're ready to roll.
Now let's talk about the shortcuts themselves. I know F2 lets you edit a cell,
Ah, classic.
but what other, hidden gems are we missing out on?
Oh, there are some real productivity boosters in here. For instance, have you ever found yourself retapping the same formula over and over again?
Ugh, all the time.
Well, guess what? F4 is your new best friend.
All right, tell me more.
After you enter a formula, just hit F4, and it'll repeat that last action. So you can apply that same formula to a whole bunch of cells without all the tedious copy and pasting.
I'm never going back to copy and paste.
It's a game changer.
Seriously. Okay, so we've got editing cells, repeating formulas. What about navigating these massive spreadsheets?
Ah, yes, navigating the spreadsheet jungle.
Sometimes it feels like it takes forever to get from one end to the other.
I hear ya. But here's a tip. Ctrl-Shift and your arrow keys are like your spreadsheet teleportation device.
Wait, what?
You can select entire ranges of data in a snap, no more dragging and clicking for hours.
That's incredible.
So you want to zoom over to column Z? No problem. Just hit Ctrl-Shift and your right arrow key and bam, you're there.
I need to try this right now.
And another lifesaver, especially if you're working with a lot of complex formulas, is F9.
What does that one do?
It instantly recalculates all your formulas.
So if I've got a bunch of data that's all interconnected,
Exactly.
F9 is going to make sure everything's up to date.
It's like hitting the refresh button on your entire spreadsheet, make sure everything is accurate and in sync.
That is so helpful, especially when you're dealing with those really intricate models.
Right. No more manual recalculations.
Okay, I'm starting to feel like a spreadsheet superhero with all these shortcuts.
You're getting there.
Are there any super secret shortcuts even seasoned Excel users might not know about?
Oh, you bet. Have you ever heard of using function keys with macros?
Macros, I've heard the term, but
They're basically little programs you can create within Excel to automate tasks.
oh, interesting.
And you can actually assign those macros to specific function keys for ultimate customized shortcuts.
So I could have a function key that sorts my data and formats it a certain way all with one press.
Exactly. You can get super creative with it.
Now that is next level Excel mastery.
It's a whole new world of spreadsheet efficiency.
All right, listeners, you heard it here first. Mastering these function key shortcuts can totally revolutionize your Excel game.
Absolutely. What started as a bunch of mysterious keys
I know, right?
has become your secret weapon for conquering spreadsheets. So true. Explore, play around, find the shortcuts that fit your workflow.
It's all about making Excel work for you.
Exactly. And I guarantee you'll be amazed at how much time you save and how much smoother your spreadsheet life becomes.
It's like a whole new world opens up.
So as we wrap up, here's a little something to think about. What other hidden productivity boosters are lurking in your Max settings just waiting to be discovered?
Go on a treasure hunt.
Happy exploring, everyone.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.